Welcome to 2K Sports' annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the 76ers, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
When I look at the 76ers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2, and it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Grant. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it, and we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time as long as they make their move now.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Inside, stolen by Gafford. Maxey against Doncic. Shoots over Maxey. And it's Doncic missing. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Maxey against Doncic. Maxey passes to Harris. Screen by Embiid. 6 to shoot. And then Embiid with the dunk.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. On defense, the Mavericks. Here's Harris, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. 4 on the clock.
Dante Exum has got great length, so he's terrific at altering shots in the face of shooters.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Embiid against Irving. Gafford the screen. Pulls up, high post. Jump shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Embiid against Gafford. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Outside Irving. Over Melton, and Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Maxey. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
1:56 left now in the first quarter. Washington, a screen on Maxey. Doncic passes to Washington, and stolen by Melton. Here's Maxey. Doncic with a block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. launches it, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Timeout for the 76ers.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Five to shoot. Melton outside. From outside the arc, he drops it from range.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Lowry launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Hardaway. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Melton against Hardaway. Melton outside. Pass to Embiid. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Heel in at small forward. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And he makes a first. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Hardy, he's checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Maxey.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Hardaway with it. He has 6. Pass to Jones. Back to Hardaway. For 3, Hardy. The rebound by Lowry. The Sixers trailing. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Pass to Reed. Lets it fly. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Irving looking around. Lively passes to Hardaway. Now Irving. Three-pointer. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Here's Covington. Here's Reed. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lowry against Jones. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Covington. Here we go, one-on-one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Now a timeout called by Dallas. teams deciding to change it up. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. Third is Luka Doncic.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Doncic delivers from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Pass to Exum. Now Washington. Clock at 6. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Now Embiid. A minute 29 left in the second quarter. Nice D from Gafford.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Washington powers it through.
Now Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Maxey against Doncic. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Oubre. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's Exum. He's scoreless. Hardaway, the pass to Exum. Back to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Covington. Here's Melton. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Exum. Doncic outside. Shoots over Maxey, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
That'll do it for the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 13. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic. When you've had a first half like this, do you just try to put it out of your mind and focus on the second half?
No way, Ernie. You have to enjoy the moment. Bask in it, brother.
Well, Kenny didn't have too many halves like this, so of course he'd want to savor it.
Oh, who are you kidding? This is like an average half for me.
Again, well said, Jet. And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Mavericks.
I feel like every time we do a game involving Doncic, that's who we end up talking about. And here we go again. He forces teams to play him at his pace, which is a very methodical, very calculated, and very difficult to disrupt.
Yes, he's in the matrix. Very slow motion, Kenny.
Oh, I get that. That's pretty good.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with PJ Washington, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 16. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Now here's Harris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 is up. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist from Embiid.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Doncic punches it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." B.A.?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. Washington finds Doncic. Misses the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Embiid, high post. Working on Gafford. Embiid, good.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Fields checked in for the Sixers. And over the previous 10 games, let's take a look at the assist leaders among point guards. Third is Luka Doncic.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Pass to Exum, and there's the lob, and Doncic with the jam.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Harris outside. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Gafford. 11 feet out. Embiid can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Exum passes to Doncic. Off the mark there with a 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Counted from distance. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 22 points. And the 76ers call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid. .58 seconds left in the third. For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic against Maxey. Doncic throwing his weight around.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Doncic against Maxey. Covington, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Maxey gets the 3-ball to go. Maxey's got 10. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Maxey against Doncic. Outside Maxey. Pass to Hield. Puts up a 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now Doncic. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot! Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks ahead, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Buddy Hield is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Gallinari in at center. Now here's Hield. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And that one's good. Covington.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Puts it up. And it's Doncic missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now here's Irving. Down low. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. On Robert Covington.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The free throw off from Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Pass to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Over Washington. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Hield.
That's his first personal.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Lowry. Free throw good from Irving. And this season, new post tracking technology introduced. 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
And the 76ers call time here. Embiid finds Covington. Doncic against Melton. Embiid, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Hield. There's the three. He buries it from three. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Irving with it. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Washington, a screen on Oubre. Back to Washington. Over Covington. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Exum. Tobias Harris checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Hield. Up top, Kleba. Back to Irving. Doncic against Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 34 points.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Maxey passes to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Washington. And here's Harris outside. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Washington, a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Irving, no good. Philadelphia's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Melton. Melton's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Maxey. Kleba passes to Doncic. And here's Washington. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Kleba with a screen. Lets it go. Another one falls for Dallas.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Kleba. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Washington passes to Irving. Shoots over Melton. Offensive rebound. Pass to Washington for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.